lovely to see you again. And we've got our lovely children at preschool and we've got the lovely children at home, Lynda. Can you see them?
I can.
They're all
Hello,
waving.
gorgeous
Hi.
ones.
Good to see you. Now, Evie, which song should we sing?
Preschool song.
Okay,
Always.
good choice.
And I know you guys at home know this very well too.
I do.
Oh, our preschool is a happy place to be. Yee-haw! Yes, our preschool is great fun for you and me. Yee-haw! We are laughing, we are sharing, we are learning, we are caring at Cove Harbour. Preschool is just fun to be. Yee-haw! Singing yay, yippee, yippee, yay. Yee-haw! Singing yay, yippee, yippee, yay. Yee-haw! Singing yay, yippee, yippee, yay. Yippee, yippee, yay. Yippee, yippee, yay. Yee-haw! Come on, beautiful singing,
Wasn't
yay.
it lovely singing,
We've
Lynda?
got very enthusiastic people who sing this song.
We
so
sure do.
from little 2-year-olds right up to big people. So it's
So proud of you
such
guys.
a fun song. Now, Marianne, we're going to have a little look at leaves because yesterday we talked about the leaves that we munch at home. And lovely Brooke, come here, our big 4-girl Brooke. She went leaf hunting and look what she's found. Where did you find these leaves, Brooke?
When I went for a walk.
It's always a good thing when you go for a walk to see what you can spot. Marianne's great at that.
Absolutely.
She goes for a walk every night and she does a circuit around her beautiful park in Manly, and she has found so many special treasures, haven't you?
I sure have.
Now, what can you tell us about what's really special about these leaves, Brooke? What can you see coming up there? What part of the leaf is that?
Stop.
Yes, absolutely. And look at all these little lines going that way. What are they called? They're very much, and the other day Brooke showed us the veins in her hand. You might like to go right, you hold that leaf, go right up to the camera and show the boys and girls at home your veins in your wrist. Look, you can see them, beautiful purple veins carrying her blood to the rest of her body. Now show the veins in the leaves to the boys and girls at home. To even turn it around the other way, Brooke, and then they can see. Look at that. Gorgeous. Give her a big clap, please. Thank you, Brooke. That's so special that you brought that. That's really wonderful.
Neat, isn't it? They show up really well on the leaf too.
Exactly, and it's a very strong leaf and a very shiny leaf. We might put that in a special vase after.
Rather beautiful.
See what leaves you can find at home, my lovelies. Now, I brought a leaf to preschool, and it was around a big, well, something that we munched for our lunch yesterday. And it's really, really the most interesting leaf. Why is it interesting, boys and girls?
Because it's cabbage.
It is a cabbage. It's a cabbage leaf, but it's really, really bumpy. Look.
Oh, can I feel that?
It's actually what you call a curly cabbage.
Curly leaf.
And it's really delicious to eat, especially if you've got some garlic and
Very
onion.
nice.
Very beautiful.
I love the colours, Lynda.
Aren't
You've got the light green and it goes through to the dark green.
Ombre.
Ombre, that's right.
Yes,
Yeah, I think it's
gorgeous.
good. It's wonderful.
And these, I took these off. Look, it's even got a little
Yeah.
little creature
Yeah.
living there. But it's got little bits that are rotten, but that's the actual shape. Look, see where the little slug's
So
been
neat.
munching.
It feels really neat, doesn't
I
it?
know. It's got the most beautiful, it's called texture.
All bumpy.
So I'll bring it
Yeah.
right up close so that you can
Can
see.
see the bumps.
Look.
Wish they could feel it, Lynda.
So look, I wish you could. You can see it's all really bumpy, but look, what's that bit coming up in the middle?
Stem.
And look at the little, what are those called?
Vein.
Veins going through it. But these leaves have lots of chlorophyll. Look, light green there, look, just like Paris showed us. Isn't it beautiful? Look.
And dark green.
Really lovely. And they say that green vegetables, whether it's lettuce, cabbage, spinach are so good for us and keep us healthy and keep us strong.
They give us iron, don't they?
They
Lynda?
do, Marianne.
It's very cool.
We have to put that little creature in our garden,
I
far
know.
away from our veggie garden.
Well away from our veggies, yeah.
Well, my little sweethearts, Marianne's got something really special to show you.
I've got some different vegetables to show you.
Yay!
I've got these ones here.
Carrot.
It's a carrot. You are so clever. Nice orange carrot, isn't it? Yeah, I see the carrot. It's a good looking carrot. Now this is a vegetable. And
It's a root.
It is, it's a root vegetable. You are spot on, Brooke. Root vegetable. Because the one Lynda had, the cabbage, was a leafy green vegetable. And this is
vegetable?
leaf vegetable and a root vegetable. And this lovely orange carrot is a root vegetable because it grows underneath the ground. So when you see it in the ground, you're only going to see that top bit there and a whole lot of leaves. And this part here goes under the ground. And when you go to pick a carrot, you have to go like this and pull it up like that, and it pulls out of the ground and you get a carrot like that.
So that's actually part of its root.
That is its root. That's
Wow.
its root. And sometimes when you get a carrot, you can see some tiny little
Here.
sort of hairy roots on it as well.
Yeah.
This little fibrous, we call them fibrous little roots on there too. But this is a taproot. This is a carrot that grows under the ground, so it's a root vegetable, like Brooke told us. I've got some other root vegetables as well. I've got this one. Does anyone know what this one is? Maybe the boys and girls. Maybe the boys and girls at home know what this is. It's not a carrot. It starts with a P, so it sounds like parsnip. That's right. Absolutely. This is called a parsnip, and it tastes similar to a carrot, but a little bit bitter. So it's got a bit of a tang to it.
It's
Which is
lovely
quite nice.
roasted, isn't it? Sometimes mummies roast.
What we like to do is we cook our carrots and our parsnips together, boil them up together, and then mash them up and have them with a bit of like butter or something and a bit of pepper, and that makes it really
Delicious.
like a carrot parsnip mash, which is very yummy. Or you can roast them in the oven, like Lynda says, lovely to roast in the oven. Very nice. These you can eat raw, the carrots, but not the parsnips. They taste a bit bitter if they're raw. I've got some other ones too. So the parsnip's quite neat. It looks like a carrot, doesn't it? But it's a white, sort of whitey creamy colour. It's quite neat. But you can see these hairy bits that Brooke was talking about. The hairy bits on them. Can you see it? I might bring it forward so Harris can aim at these little hairy bits. But it is still a root vegetable because that is its taproot there. That's its root. But it's little hairy bits, which sometimes are on carrots too. I've got some other ones. Now these are pretty cool. Bless you. These ones here.
What funny colours, boys and girls.
What do you think these might be?
No idea.
No idea. Okay, anybody got any ideas?
Any ideas at home?
What do you think these are?
What do they look like?
They look like carrots because they are actually carrots. And carrots long ago weren't always orange.
Orange.
They weren't
Yes,
always
okay.
orange. Long ago the carrots were the sort of creamy yellow colour, and this is a sort of purpley red colour, isn't it?
Brown.
So you can, sort of a brown, that's right Camilla, you're very clever. So long ago the carrots used to be not necessarily orange like that we see them today, but these other colours. And apparently very long ago somebody did some kind of modification and the carrots became orange to make them more appealing to eat, I
Do you
heard.
know, Marianne, boys and girls at home and boys and girls at preschool, sometimes mummies can buy, or daddies, a container of tomatoes, and sometimes those tomatoes are red, sometimes they're that colour, sometimes they're that colour, and sometimes they're
And
that
even
colour.
green.
And they call them heirloom because they were
Long ago.
Absolutely.
And these
They're
are
all those
called-
colours.
Yeah, these are called heirloom carrots. So I think they're pretty special. They actually, when you cook them up, and you roast them up or you boil them up, they taste just like our normal orange carrots, but they're quite special, aren't they? So they're heirloom carrots.
I never knew that you could get them. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And
Is there
yeah.
something in the soil, Marianne, that makes it orange?
No, something happened many years ago and people weren't that keen to eat them. So they combined them with something to get this orange.
Refine the seed.
Yeah,
Wow.
to get this orange colour, and then people were more keen to eat a carrot that looked like that than these seemingly unattractive carrots. But I don't
But
know.
they taste nice.
Yeah,
so
they do.
that's
They
good.
all taste the same. So it doesn't really matter whether they're orange or cream or browny red. Yeah. But interesting, eh? So these are all root vegetables, they're all carrots, which is really cool. But I've got one other root vegetable as
And
well.
he's a little bit of a fatty one.
He is.
Look.
He doesn't look like a carrot,
Not
does he?
tall and thin.
No, but he's still a root vegetable. He's got that bit of root too. But that's the vegetable that we eat. Does anyone know what this vegetable is?
No idea.
No idea? Any ideas?
No.
What about the boys and girls at home? Do you know what this is? Now I'll give you a clue. When you cut it open, it's a bright purpley reddy colour.
Beautiful colour actually.
And
this one.
often people don't see them like this, but you often see them in a tin.
All sliced.
Sliced up in a tin, and they
Good
go
for
really well.
hamburgers.
Yeah,
Yes,
in a
and
hamburger
hamburgers.
or in a salad. But this is how they start off. So these are called starts with a B.
Beans.
Beetroot.
Beetroot.
You got it. These are beetroot. So if I slice this open, you'd see the beautiful reddy purpley flesh. And to cook a beetroot, you just boil it up, and you can boil it up, slice it up, and it looks like the beetroot that you see in a tin. Or you can, like Lynda says, you can put it with lovely carrots and things and roast it, and it's very yummy roasted as well.
Delicious.
So these are gorgeous, but why I brought them in was to show you a root vegetable. So these are my root vegetables. Pretty cool,
Fascinating.
eh? And they're all really yummy.
And where did you get these from, Marianne?
Well, I'd love to say I pulled them out of my garden, but I didn't. I actually got them from the Manly fruit and veggie place, where they've got really special ones, not just your basic carrot, but some interesting vegetables.
And boys and girls, if you watch Paris's video from yesterday, then you will see that she's got planted lots of little carrots in our preschool garden, and she even pulled one up, and it's got a little wee tiny carrot growing.
Very
So,
cool.
one of those.
Yeah.
So where did the veggies, boys and girls, where did the vegetable shop get the carrots from? Where were they, because it wasn't growing in the vegetable
And it wasn't
shop,
in
was
my
it?
garden.
And down.
It was
Came from the
from
ground.
under the ground. And who would have planted the seeds, or planted those carrots, or and watered them, and then picked them? Who would have done that? The lady in the vegetable shop?
No, but she brought them from someone. She brought them in big containers from the,
Supermarket.
not from the supermarket, no.
Where did the supermarket get them from? Because the people in the supermarket didn't grow them.
No, they came from the, where all the veggies are growing on the,
Mary Cup. The vegetable shop.
no, not the vegetable shop.
Before that,
Where did the vegetable shop get them from? From the,
Hard.
Garden.
Old MacDonald had one. Old MacDonald had a farm.
From the farm.
From the farm.
And old MacDonald had animals on his farm, but
He
I'm
did.
sure he grew
He grew
carrots
veggies as well.
and vegetables
Yeah, I've seen his
and
farm.
wheat and
He
all
grew
those
veggies.
wonderful things.
He did.
So boys and girls, when your mummy goes to or daddy goes to the shop, people have brought things to the shop. It's like if you buy some little eggs, where have the eggs come from?
Chickens.
Yes, and where do the chickens live?
On the
On the farm. If you buy a lettuce, does the lettuce grow in the supermarket?
No.
Where does it grow?
Farm.
On
Absolutely.
a farm. So we're going to sing about that now, Marianne.
the farmer that plants
Plants the
the seeds.
seeds, okay? The farmer plants the seeds. The farmer plants the seeds. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. The farmer plants the seeds. Then what has to come out? The sun comes out to shine. The sun comes out to shine. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. The sun comes out to shine. And we can see lots of lovely suns now time the farmers pick the crop, he's taken them to the supermarket in big trucks, and you get to eat them. Oh, sorry about my little cough there. Now it's time to eat. Now it's time to eat. Hi ho the dairy o. Now it's time to eat. Oh, let's munch our carrots. Oh, wonderful.
Yum, yum.
You are fantastic. Well, Marianne, I was wondering if you could have a little chat about this beautiful chart that
yes.
we've got here. Oh, just before you do, if you've got a tickle in your throat, you need a lovely friend, because I've got a lovely friend here, and her name is Rachel. And what she brought me? Water. So just like the plants needed the water, the rain, so does Lynda.
And
So-
sometimes when we sing and we talk a lot, we need to
which
have
is
a bit
what
of
we
water.
do, lots of
We
talking.
do lots of talking, and you might have noticed.
Okay, my friend,
let's
what
have
is
a look at my
this
chart.
about?
Now, up the top of my chart, can you see my chart?
Mm.
Yep, good. It says R-O-O-T-S. Roots. It says roots. And now I've drawn a picture of this, which is a carrot and something else. Do anybody know what kind of plant this is? It does. You're so clever. This says R-I-C-E, which spells rice. So this is a carrot and this is a rice plant. Now what's really interesting about these two plants is they have different kinds of roots. This one, this carrot, has a tap root. That's what we call it. Okay? Tap root. Tap root. This comes big, thick tap root that we can eat. This plant here is my rice plant. And the rice is this kind of root.
Do you think, Marianne, boys and girls, do you think you'd eat those
Is that
roots?
the part of the rice that you eat?
No. But would you
No.
eat this root?
Yes, certainly would. So that root we can eat. That root is all fibrous and sort of hairy. Fibrous roots like that. And on top, we've got our lovely rice plant. And can you see these little brown dots? Paris is going to get really close so you can see these little brown dots. What do you think they are on my rice plant? They're the rice. That's right. They're the rice. And I didn't know that rice grew like that until I looked it all up and studied
This
it.
is so exciting because I'm learning so much, and so are you guys,
I
aren't
think I
you?
always wondered how rice grew.
And do you know, Marianne, we've got a special rice, a book all
Information.
about rice that
We
we're going to
have.
show perhaps tomorrow.
It's
which
so
will be very
exciting. So these are two different ways that vegetables, or rice is actually a grain. It's not necessarily a vegetable, it's a grain. But this just shows two different types of roots. We've got the big tap root there that we eat, and then we've got this sort of hairy, light fibrous root. We call it fibrous, which means it's little bits of fibre, which is cool. So yeah, different types of roots.
Well, to finish off, perhaps we'll quickly sing our growing song.
Oh, is that the one when we can practice the days of the
The
week?
days of the week, and it's
Excellent.
also about plants growing and you growing. Okay, so
Hold
let's
it up.
sing this. I'm growing, beautiful, growing every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Do you know, boys and girls, that was our gorgeous Eric singing. That was beautiful, and our beautiful Brooke, and our beautiful Evie, and I hope you were singing that at home too, because that's the best way for learning all about the days of the week. Anyway, Marianne, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. We're going to go and munch our lunch. Mwah.
Linda, I just realised your picture here has got some fibrous roots underneath.
Oh, it has too. Oh, wow.
Well, about
I
that.
think it might be a bean seed growing.
I think it could be.
Or a
They have
bean kind,
fibrous
they
roots,
do.
don't they?
Because their little beans grow
At the
somewhere
top.
special, not underneath.
No,
No.
not like the carrot. More like the rice.
Okay, my sweethearts.
Bye.
Cookie day. Bye.
See you.